犯规。自由球。第5局，马修塞尔特胜，比分4比1。
It is time to make our own sweet treat. Let's flip it. Every day is like a copy and pasting. Let's flip it. We flip it and lick it, make this love and ice cream. Let's flip it and lick it. 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 Let's flip it up like a bottle cap. And lick it up like our last dance. Flip it, flip and lick it, lick it.
第6局，马修塞尔特开球。10秒。5，延时。 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of the Joy 13th World Heyball Masters Grand Finals. We are live here in Chengdu City in the Sichuan province in China. On the TV table now we have Matthew Selt, professional snooker player from the UK. I was actually just watching him on TV the other day, and real pleasure to meet him here yesterday as well, against April Rose Larson from the USA. April Larson has been fighting through this tournament and really winning well. So for her to make it this far, really proud of her as well. She's been playing a great game, playing quite a bit of Heyball, playing as many tournaments as she can, and a true lover of the game and such a passionate cuist. So this is the stage 2 section of the tournament now, day 6, stage 2. Yesterday was the conclusion of stage 1, so players having to qualify from 192 down to 48 in stage 1. Now we are at stage 2. This is 64 players down to 16. So that 64 players is made up of the 48 that qualified through the previous stage, as well as 16 superseded players coming into this round. Matthew Selt being one of them, being a professional snooker player, and his ranking as well. He is a superseded player, the likes of Gareth Potts in action. If I just go through this list of the superseded players, so Warathanan Sukrathanis, I'm sure you'd recognize a few of these names. Gary Wilson, another professional snooker player. Michael Hill, Michael the Machine Gun Hill is in action at the moment as well. Who else do we have here? Phone Min Kyo, he's also in action currently, 5-2 up against Stephen Ellis. Let's have a look at Kelly Fisher is playing currently. She is 7-3 up against Santi Pub. So all these names I'm sure you've heard many times. Alex Paguline as well, also in action. Who else do we have of the superseded players here? Chris Melling as well, currently down against Malaysia's Hong Yuan Yu, 5-4. Jack Whelan currently 7-1 up against David Lilly. E. Temujin from Mongolia, and also a superseded player. He is here as well. Gareth Potts 5-2 up against Lewis Kane. Ricky Walden is also here playing against Jason Taron from South Africa. Jason Taron currently 6-2 up. Nopon Sangkam from Thailand, also professional snooker player, 6-3 up against Arfandat. So have a look at that list of names that I just mentioned. I mean, the quality on offer at the moment. So just going through the score list again, let's have a look at how our players from Africa are doing. I do see our first player from Africa on this list, Caesar Chandiga. He is 3-all against Oliver Zolnocki. That is a fighting match. I believe he was 3-1 down. So Caesar Chandiga is fighting. Who else do we have here? Jason Turan, as I said, 6-2 up. Abdurrah Chofi from Morocco. He is 4-2 down against Patrick Felix Whelan. Arfan vs Nopon. Score currently 6-3 to Nopon. Arfan fighting there as well. Let me just address something quickly. Why did the ref take the 3-ball? So, in the rules of Heyball and for this tournament as well, ladies and juniors under the age of 14 get a 1-ball handicap when they are playing against a male athlete. So like you would have seen there, when April gets to her last ball, it is taken off the table. So she's just potting 6 and she's making direct position on the black ball, and the ref comes and takes away the last ball. So the penalty, there has been different times with different rules. The penalty has been sometimes the first ball, not the penalty, the handicap ball, the first ball. So when colors are chosen or groups are selected, that's when they'll take the ball off. But the rule for this tournament is it's the last ball remaining on the table for that particular person. So if you have been watching the juniors or the ladies playing a male athlete, that is juniors under the age of 14, you would see the referee take the last ball away. So a lot of strategy involved in that, and yeah, we've seen that quite a few times. We did see the male players having to fight that quite a bit. So I hope that that helps you guys with that information. Yeah, Matt Thompson, you are 100% right. I mean, a player that comes to mind instantly is Tang Shun Shao. She gets the one ball off the table, and she is one of the best players in the world. So can you imagine how well you got to be playing to fight that? So yeah, no, it can be harsh, but it's just all part of the game. It's just one of the rules, and it's a known about rule. So when you come into the game, you must have a game plan to deal with that if you are a male athlete as well. So I see we have a lot of our Caesar supporters on the stream as well. Unfortunately, that table is on that match is on table 15, I believe. Let me just have a look 1 second. Yes, Caesar Chandiga is playing Oliver Zolnocki on table 15, and unfortunately, at the moment, that table is not being streamed. We do have streams after, but let me have a look. Yeah, so table 15 currently not being streamed. If anything changes with that, or if we are able to get that that table going, I will let you know as soon as we do, if that is possible. But back to our action on our table here. We also have to remember to give these players playing on this main table their flowers as well. I mean, to get to this stage of the tournament, Matthew Selp being a superseded player means his ranking points are that high, means he is that good of a player. And April Larson having to fight through over 800 international players to get here to the last 64 international players. And this round is actually, although it's the last 64 players in the international group, because there's only 32 Chinese players left, this is the last 96. So what you are looking at now is the last 96 players in the world in the Joy Heyball tournament. So a big props to these players on the table, and we have to give them their due respect as well. They've worked really hard to be here, and yeah, and I'm so impressed with April Larson's game and her fighting spirit. So just bear with us as we try and get you more streams as well. But for now, let's focus on what we can see on this table. The score currently 4-3 to Matthew Salt. After this frame, this being the 8th rack, there will be a 10-minute interval. There are 10-minute breaks after each set of 8 frames. Hi, John. I don't see Barry Hawkins playing in this tournament. He is not here. As well as I don't see Mark Williams in the draw. Yeah, Mark Williams and Barry Hawkins, they don't seem to be here. I will get that confirmation, of course, later on after this round. Yeah, I must say I can see a lot of comments regarding April Larson and the way she cues. You have to remember, April Larson does play a lot of American pool, and she has been trying to play more Heyball as well. So I've had a few chats with her. Really nice person, really genuine human being, and yeah, really nice all around individual. And I do wish her the best in this tournament as well. So she does play a lot. She actually gets she what they call it in the United States, you go on the road. So she just gets in her car and drives across state lines wherever there is a tournament and just goes and plays tournaments. That's what April Larson does, and what a life to have for April Larson. So really proud of her as far as she is coming in this tournament and that she is doing so well. So proud of April. I mean, you have to know the dedication that takes to just get in your car or go to the airport and just fly to different cities all the time, different states. Most times you're on your own doing that and just playing in as many tournaments as you can. So that's why when you watch April Larson play and you see her playing so well, you have to know the amount of dedication put in. It's eventually going to pay off. And it looks like it has been paying off for April Larson for quite a while, as she's always getting these consistent results. So massive props to April Larson. Really proud of her. Hi, Matt Thompson. You are that comment of yours. We all want to see April win, but if looking at Saida Cassell will go crazy. Just made me laugh so much. It's terrible, man. Terrible. Let's have a look at some of the international scores while we have them in front of us. Warthanan Sukrathanas, she is currently 4-all against a Mongolian player, Na Orgel. That is Warthanan. She is currently the ladies Heyball world champion. Jose Delgado from Spain is currently 6-3 down. Gary Wilson is currently 5-3 down as well. And Max Benko, the Wonder Kid, is 5-4 up. Michael Tomlinson has taken the lead again against Michael Hill. Score now 6-5 to Michael Tomlinson. That is a tough match. Each player there with 2 break and runs each and 1 rack and run. Justin Sage against Shane Thompson. Justin is 7-1 up. These are race to 13 winner brackets. The previous round was race to 11, previous stage. So now we are race to 13 for all these international matches. Here, Justin Sage, 7-1 up against Shane Thompson. Wade Morley, 6-2 down currently. And Phone Min Kyo, 7-2 up against Stephen Ellis. Yuma Dorna is currently 6-2 down against Diana Kojeva. And Kelly Fisher is 11-3 up against Santipab from Thailand. Kelly Fisher has had 5 break-in runs and 2 rack-in runs in that match. How well is Katie Fisher playing? Unbelievable stuff. And such an honor to have these players at this tournament. I'm sure these names, I'm saying you've read about them and watched them many times. They have all been major winners in many tournaments internationally. We have Alex Pagulayan here, currently playing Rebecca Jane Kenner. Alex is 4-5 down at the moment. Cesar Chandiga has gone 5-3 up against Oliver Zolnocki after being 3-1 down. So it looks like when he hits his stride, no matter where it is in the match, he definitely makes a comeback and starts flying after that. If you guys have just joined us, welcome to the 13th World Heyball Masters Grand Finals presented to you by Joy. This is day 6. I am Raymond Tillack from South Africa, and thank you so much for joining us on our live platforms. We are doing our best to cover as many matches as we can and also put as many players on the TV table as we can. All these players very well deserving of getting the recognition. They've worked really hard to be here. So we have to treat all players equally and give them their due respect for being as good as they are and really representing the sport well and their countries and continents as well. Hi Andrew, nice to have you on the stream as well. Yeah, there is the seniors. The seniors World Championship is currently going on at the Crucible, and I have to say a major shout out to my fellow countryman Charles Jong from South Africa is actually playing in that tournament, and he has actually won his first round against Ken Doherty, the former world champion. So Charles Jong winning his first round match in the Crucible 4-2. So really, it's nice to see South African players doing so well and players from the African continent also representing the continent and their country so well as well. I think the last South African we have in this tournament is Jason Taron, and Jason Taron currently playing against Ricky Walden. I'm sure you guys would know that name as well, professional snooker player. The score there is currently 6-5 to Jason Taron. Yeah, there is no time limit for these matches. So this is race to 13 all the way in this stage. No time limit. So the players will play until one of them reach 13. Interesting part of this frame now. Let's have a look at what Matt does. Does he go for the pot or does he go for the safety? Look, we did see April with a brilliant jump shot earlier. So he's going to be wary of that as well. Has to be. He's decided to play it like that. It's actually quite a clever shot from Matt. Getting that stripe in a good position as well. What do you do if you are April Larson here? That's what you do. Has she blocked it? Would have been nice to have that black ball come out a bit, and she has. She's blocked the full ball hit, but watch the swerve. Bottom right on the cue ball. There's the swerve come through, and too much. You have to remember the swerve also, with so much of side on the cue ball, does throw the object ball a bit. This is a big frame in this match, I would say, although it is race to 13. At the break after this frame, could be Matt leading by 2, or it could be all tied up. God, she's gone for it. She has gone for it, and have a look at this cue ball and the black ball as well. Irving Gomez, my friend. Man, it's been a long time. Hope to see you in Australia soon. Thanks for being on the stream as well. And appreciate all the lovely comments. Yeah, currently there is no match from Africa being streamed. As I said, we have to stream other matches as well. We have to give all the players equal opportunity on the TV tables, and all the players at this stage in the tournament are very deserving of that. I'm sure you would agree with that. They've worked so hard to come this far. This is the last 96 players in the world. And have a look at that shot. That is why April Larson is on the TV table, ladies and gentlemen. Take a bow, April Larson. Look at that shot. Beautiful black ball into the top left pocket from April Larson. Score 4-all in this race to 13. This is exciting stuff now. So there is a 10-minute player break, but I'm going to stay right here because I'd like to keep giving you guys updates on the other scores of the international matches. That's the best I can do for you guys, is just keep you updated as much as I can. So let's have a look at any score changes from the other matches. Warathanan Suprathanas has gone 6-4 up. Such a strong player from Thailand. We know this match is now tied at 4 apiece. April Larson and Matt Salt. Jose Delgado from Spain is currently 7-3 down. And Gary Wilson is also 6-3 down against Malaysia's Gan Hoi Yan. Max Benko, the wonder kid, is 6-4 up currently. And Mick Hill has gone back into the lead in that match. Now 7-6 to Mick Hill over Michael Tomlinson. That is a cracker of a match. Mick Hill currently on 4 break and runs and 1 rack and run. That is a very high percentage of runouts indeed. Justin Sayich 8-2 against the safe cracker Shane Thompson. Justin Sayich with 3 break and runs and 1 rack and run. Phone Min Kyo is currently 9-2 up against UK's Stephen Ellis. Phone Min with 3 break and runs and 2 rack and runs. See, Yuma Dorna from Germany is fighting back against Belgium's Diana Kojeva. Score there 6-3 in favor of Diana currently. And Kelly Fisher on the hill. She is 12-4 up against Santipub from Thailand. Santipub doing very well to get into the stage of the tournament. We did see him get dropped down to the losers bracket by Oliver Zolnocki. That brilliant comeback, I believe that's comeback of the tournament from 6-0 down to win that match. And then yesterday, Santipub taking out Jeffrey Ignacio. So doing really well to get here, but not really playing well. I don't know how many chances he's been getting because Kelly Fisher, 5 break and runs, 3 rack and runs out of 12 frames. That is exciting stuff. That is Kelly Fisher. That's what we expect of her. I mean, she's one of the best players in the world. Alex Pegulayan and Rebecca Kenna currently at 5 apiece. Sina Valazeda currently 6-3 up. And Caesar Chandiga currently 6-3 up as well against Oliver Zolnocki. Caesar with 2 break and runs and 1 rack and run in that match thus far. Chris Melling and Malaysia's Hong Yuan Yu currently 7 apiece. Chris Melling with 2 break and runs and 3 rack and runs. Jordan Shepherd currently 8-4 up as well, and Jack Whelan 11-2 up against David Lilly. Jack Whelan with 6 break and runs out of 11. Excellent statistics for Jack Whelan. Temujin from Mongolia is also here as a superseded player. Temujin, he's currently 7-4 up. And Gareth Potts 6-3 up against Joshua Lewis Kane. Ricky Walden has also equalized the score against South Africa's Jason Taron. Score now 6 apiece in that match. I believe Jason was 6-4 up, so we'll keep an eye on that. Nopon Sangkam and Arfon Dad. Nopon is currently 7-6 up in that match. So yeah, look at the names we have at the stage of the tournament. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. And wait till you see the list of players playing in the next round as well. And that will be the Chinese round stage 2. I believe that is round 3 or 4 coming to us at 2 p.m. local time here in Chengdu City, China. Currently, tables 1 to 12 are being streamed. TV table 1, TV table 2, and tables 1 through to 12 are being streamed. If you have a look on the Joy Heyball World Tour page, there has been a picture posted of the links to those tables. Facebook doesn't allow us to post those links directly, so we've tried to do our best to post that for you, but currently those are the tables being streamed. Nice to have you on the stream as well, Mr. Vincent. And yeah, Phone Mint is doing very well. I mean, that's what we expect from Phone Mint. He is a superseded player as well, and a phenomenal player. He does live out here in China now, so I think that's another reason his game has improved so much and has picked up that much and is at the level it is, because he's playing Heyball with the Chinese players all the time. So in the previous frame, before the break, we saw that excellent black ball potted in the top left from April Larson. See if she can continue that form throughout this match and really take this match to Matt Salt. Over in this frame after the break, see Matt Salt looking, he can land nicely on this black ball, once again go back into the lead, but he's just missed that 7. Just wide of the pocket, that 7 ball.
犯规。自由球。
So very good news, guys. We have managed to get you the match that you have been looking for all the Caesar fans on this page. So that match is live. It is on Doris Cheng's Facebook page. I have shared it to my personal page as well. So it is there, and I believe it will be shared to the Joy Heyball World Tour page. So if you are looking for that match, you can head over to Doris Cheng's Facebook page. I will actually put the link in the comment section of this as well.
第9局马修塞尔特胜，比分5-4。
Shoot me down and I'll get up again. Emotions running high with the love meaning.
Matt Selt was able to hold on to that frame, pull that one back. So score now 5-4 to Matthew Selt over April Larson. I really did think she was going to clinch that one as well.
第10局马修塞尔
Once
特开
Matt had
球，
left the black ball, I really did think that she would come back. A few snookers, get her balls into better positions, and then make that clearance. That cue ball almost going in on that break. Let's have a look at this break again. I think something's in the center pocket. Yeah, one ball in the center pocket, right center. I think Matt would be aiming for the next 8-frame break, which would be at 16 frames played. So he'd want to be ahead going into that break, definitely. That's what these players usually do. They split a long race up like this into little mini sessions. So it is, you can call it mini sessions of 8 frames because there is a 10-minute break. So you actually judge frames. So even if you are behind, let's say 8-0 at the first break and you can win the 8 frames and make it 8-all, then you know you've won that session. Or even if you just win 5-3 in that next 8-frame sessions, you know you won that session. That's how these players split up. They're not thinking about 13, they're thinking about the mini sessions rather. I think I was asked yesterday how many ladies started this tournament and juniors and how many are left. So juniors, I'm not too sure. There weren't that many juniors playing in this tournament, but ladies, I do believe from the main international qualifiers, I do believe April Larson is the last lady left from that group. I might be mistaken. No, Diana Kojeva is still in. Yeah, Diana Kojeva as well. So two ladies left. We did have Warathanan and Kelly Fisher joining that as the superseded group. But I mean, big props to April Larson for making it through the qualifying stage and stage 1 of this tournament. And here in this match, she's definitely taking the game to Matt Selt, so you can see why she deserves to be at the stage in the tournament, deserves to be on the main table as well, showcasing her skills. She had quite a tough battle yesterday against Marion Jude from France. That was on TV Table 2 last night. I believe April was leading 5-1 or 6-2, and Marion did make quite the comeback. But April managed to edge her out, made her way into the stage 2 draw. As all of last night's matches were eliminating matches, so they were the qualification of the losers bracket. So if you did lose, you were going home. You had to win that match to get through to the stage of the tournament. So having a look at this table, you can see the 5 ball would be the ball that she'd choose as her handicap ball. Can run through 3, 4, and 7. Yeah, I played that at that pace to just hold the cue ball for the 3. Nice pot on the 3 from April. And this looks like she can equalize this match once again. So not letting Matzelt run away with this match is April Larson. And there goes the 5 ball off the table. And that black ball to equalize this match for April Larson. Nice finish she took on there, and she has equalized it at 5 apiece in this race to 13. Double elimination match. It is a winner break format as well. Non-timed match. So there will be no penalty shootouts here. There will be a winner at 13. Having a look at some of our other scores from this international stage 2 round 1, Warathanan Sukrathan is currently 7-5 up. Warathanan from Thailand. She is the current Heyball World Ladies Champion. We have Jose Delgado from Spain. He is currently 7-5 down. Gary Wilson as well, 7-5 down. And Mick Hill and Michael Tomlinson, the score there currently 9-7 to Mick Hill. 5 break-in runs and 1 rack and run from Mick the Machine Gun Hill. Justin Sayich now 2 away from victory. The score is 11-2 over Shane Thompson. Justin Sayich with 5 break-in runs and 1 rack and run in that match. So really good run-out rate from some of these players. Very high level of play. We have Stephen Ellis against Phone Min Kyo. Currently 10-4 to Phone Min over Stephen Ellis. Phone with 3 break-in runs and 3 rack and runs as well. So 60% run-out rate there. Looks like Yuma Dorna is making a comeback on Diana Kajeva. The score is 8-5 there. I believe Yuma Dorna was 6-1 down in that match. And Rebecca Kenna has taken the lead against Alex Pagulayan. Score now 7-6 to Rebecca Kenna. Gareth Potts in action, currently leading 8-3 over Joshua Lewis Kane. And South Africa's Jason Taron 8-7 over Ricky Walden. Ricky Walden has been making a slow and steady comeback in that match. I do believe Jason Taron was 7-3 or 7-4 up. So we will keep an eye on that and keep you updated as well.
第11局，阿普里尔拉森胜，比分6-5，开球金牌。
and more.
Have a look at those statistics. 2 break and runs and 1 rack and run for April Larson, so 50% run out rate for her. I'm sure Matzelt would like to pick those numbers up as well. I'm sure he can't keep letting April Larson to the table, because when she does get in and the table is open, she is definitely dominating. So April Larson leads this match now, 6 frames to 5 in this race to 13. As you can see, it is winner's break format, so if you are able to pot a ball on the break, we aren't using the magic rack anymore, we are using the triangle, so definitely an increased number of dry breaks. So as I was saying, if you are able to pot a ball on the break and you can run a few racks, you can keep your opponent in the chair for quite a while. Hi, Mr. Vincent. Thanks for that comment. Yeah, it's so what you can do is you can put the other stream on, have the volume off, and then try and open this stream as well. That way you can watch that game and at the same time hear the commentary. Yeah, exactly. She is a fighter, very composed player. I've never seen her lose her cool. She takes each frame as it comes, each shot, one by one, and that's why she's able to play the way she does. Very strong mentally, I have to say, is April Larson. And also that's what comes from playing so many tournaments as she does. So the big match temperament. It's not like this is the first time she's playing in a big event. She is playing big tournaments all the time. She plays in most of the majors. in the USA doesn't make the excuse that the tournaments are not in her city or in her state. She gets in her car and drives across state lines to these tournaments. That is April Larson, and that is why she plays the way she does. Nice to have you on the stream as well, Manny. Thanks for being here and appreciate the comments as well.
第12局，马修塞尔特胜，比分6-6。
Drunk and Raw.
30年只做一件事，让台球桌拥有会呼吸的关节。全球每100张高端台球让橡胶拉伸强度提升40%，回荡误差0.03毫米。每一道工序全程数控化，每条胶边都。
So Matthew Selt able to pull that one back off April's dry break, and that's where you see breaking dry is very dangerous, especially with the triangle rack. If you are trying to break as hard as you can to pot a ball and you don't, look at the spread that's left on the table. But in this frame, Matt has actually pot 2 balls. Have a look at the top right, 14 ball going to the top right, as well as the 2 into the top left, as well as the 2 into the left center. But just have a look at the spread after that break. Looks to me like Matt's a little more dialed in, a little more focused in this frame as well, and in the last. By now he knows that his opponent is so strong, not only on the table but mentally as well. I think she was down 4-2 or 4-1 in this match. Effortlessly made a comeback and was actually leading 6-5 just now, before Matt had that excellent rack and run off her dry break. So we are at almost, you can say, halfway of this match. It is a race to 13. Winners break format. As you can see how he's landed on the 6 almost straight. Let's see how he decides to play onto the 7. Does he come right behind it or leave an angle to play the black ball in the same pocket? Decided to leave that angle, so just has to drop this in. The cue ball will do all the work. It'll naturally drop in behind the black ball for the same pocket. Oh, he's played that so well. He's played that so well. He couldn't have played that better. Order frame from Matt Salt to go
第13局，马修
7-6.
塞尔特胜，
And that
比
is a
分7
break
比
and
6，
run
开球
from
星
Matt
牌。
Salt. So rack and run followed by a break and run. Nice to have you back, Mr. Matt Salt.
第14局，马修塞尔特开球。
So just to give you a little more information on Matt Salt, we've been talking about April Larson quite a bit and her accomplishments and how she gets there. But Matthew Salt, he's an English professional snooker player. I'm sure you've seen him on TV. I saw him actually on TV just the other day and then met him here yesterday, day before. So yeah, Matt Salt is a professional snooker player and current ranking as of May 2025 is 34th in the world. Have any idea how much of work you have to put in and how good you have to be ranked even in the top 60 or top 100 of snooker players in the world? Currently has 218 century breaks, does Matt Salt. So that'll tell you what kind of player he is, and he is really, if he gets going, you don't want to be there. You do not want to be in a match with him if he really gets going. Yeah, Mr. Vincent, mental strength in this game is so important. You are exactly right. And yeah, we were talking about it in the match yesterday as well. That was a tough match mentally. That went right down to the wire. Decider, race to 11. That was very tough. Very tough. You got to be very mentally strong to deal with that. But talking about mental strength, I have to mention Oliver Zolnocki in the same breath, because his comeback against Santipub from Thailand in the match 2 nights ago, I mean, he was 6-0 down in a race to 11. Your opponent's more than halfway there to the finish line. Sat in that chair, how do you feel at that point in time? And things weren't going his way. So he was able to, that for me is mental strength, because he was able to grind every frame. You didn't see him playing loose or the frustration, which you can see, and it happens. I mean, it's natural. I would actually have to say it's unnatural for you to be that calm, and that's trained. That's done by rigorous training and constant playing in those environments to get the brain and your mental state that strong. So big ups to these players. Not only those who can make comebacks like that, but the players who are here at the tournament. Every player who has come here, just massive respect to them for showcasing their skills on this international stage and doing as well as they have been doing. And I did say it looked like the previous frame, Matt did look like he is definitely more focused and more locked in. Then you have to say he has made a few mistakes in this match. But then when I tell you that he's made over 200 century breaks in his career, then you start to see why he's as good as he is. Because I'm sure many of you pool fans have played snooker or have seen snooker being played, and trust me, it is so tough to make a century on that table. everything of your game has to be perfect. And that is another excellent clearance from Matt Salt. And just like that, it's 8-5. So I have to say, Matt Salt has taken it up another gear. That is definitely another gear from Matt Salt, and he'll be breaking again. So 8-6, 8-6. My apologies to Matt Salt. There is no match clock for these matches. There was only a match clock in the qualifying stage where it was a race to 7 100-minute timed match. After the qualifying stage, there is no match clock. We play until the race is over. So this is a race to 13. In stage 2 now, the international draw, we play to 13. That being said, there would be no penalties as well because it's not a timed match. Did have some exciting penalty shootouts in the qualifying stage, and it looks like a dry break from Matthew. Mick Hill currently leads Michael Tomlinson 10-8. I know Tomlinson was, I think, 8-7 in that match, so Mick Hill doing really well with 5 break-in runs and 2 rack-in runs. So that's 7 run-outs out of 10 frames for Mick Hill. That is really something. Phone Mincure is on the hill. He is 12-5 up against Stephen Ellis in that race to 13 as well. Phone Mint has 3 break-in runs and 4 rack-in runs. So 7 clearances out of 12. Alex Pegulayan and Rebecca Kenner are locked in at 7 each again. That is a very tight match. As well as Oliver Zolnocki and Caesar Chandiga score there also 7 apiece. Jason Turon from South Africa currently leads Ricky Walden 9 frames to 8. These are all race to 13 matches as well.
Seconds. 7 seconds 延时。
This is looking really good for Matzelt in this frame now. Some nice cue ball control. Liking the way he's taking these last few balls. Just keen to see how he gets on that black ball. Has left himself a good angle to get right behind it. There you see where he'd like it. So plans on playing this in the top right corner. Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot that is, Matzelt. And he has definitely been locked. Just a minute ago, he was 6-5 down. That break and run and rack and run quickly put him back 8-6 up. Taking this to the center pocket. What a shot that was. Didn't even think it could go through.
第15局，马修塞尔
Top shot from Matzelt as he goes 9-6 into the lead now. Starting to run away with this match is Matzelt. Excellent, yeah, excellent cue ball control, Mr. Vincent. To get to play those last few solos the way he did, as they could only go bottom right corner pocket, as April had a stripe in the bottom left. So yeah, that cue ball control, brilliant. Yeah, that is right. Matzelt is a professional snooker player from England. Over 200 century breaks to his name in his professional career as well. He is ranked currently 34th in the world. And anyone who has touched a snooker table knows how difficult that game is. Every single part of your game and every single aspect has to be perfect in order to even make a good 40 or 50 break. Yeah, let's have a look at some scores, Andrew. First, we'll have a look at Max Benko, as you asked. Max Benko currently 9-7 up. Max Benko is the current junior Heyball world champion. He won that championship in India, Bangalore, India last year towards the end of it. So Max Benko 9-7 up, raised to 13 as well. Diana Kajeva from Belgium, another female player left in this tournament. Oh yeah, so speaking about female players earlier, Rebecca Jane Kenna, how could I forget her? She has also made it through the qualifying stages to get to this stage 2 of this tournament. So yeah, big ups to Rebecca Kenna as well. So Diana Kajeva currently leads Germany's Yuma Dorna 11 frames to 5. Diana having 3 break-in runs and 1 rack-in run to her name. Alex Pagulayan currently leading 9-7 over Rebecca Kenna as well. Oliver Zolnocki leading 8-7 over Caesar Chandiga. And we have Chris Melling leading only by 1 over Hyang Yun Yu of Malaysia. 11-10 the score there. Gareth Potts currently leads Joshua Kane 11-5. Gareth Potts with 3 break-in runs and 3 rack-in runs. Jason Taron from South Africa currently leading Ricky Walden 10 frames to 8. Each of them with 2 break-in runs and 1 rack-in run each. Arfan Dad has gone into the lead against Noppon Sankam. Arfan Dad leading 10 frames to 8. And where is Jack Whelan's match? Jack Whelan was playing really well. Let's have a look at that. Justin Sayich won his match already, 13-2 over the safecracker Shane Thompson. Wade Morley took his first loss of stage 2, 13-3. That just concluded now, and Fonman Kyo took his first win of this tournament, 13-5 over Stephen Ellis. Fonman coming in as a superseded player, so playing his first match this morning. Kelly Fisher also winning her match, 13-5 over Santipab. Kelly Fisher, 13-5, and she made 5 break-in runs and 4 rack-in runs. That's 9 clearances out of 13. Unbelievable. Jack Whelan winning his match 13-3 over David Lilly with 6 break-in runs. And it's gone in. It's gone in for Matt Selt. Matt Selt definitely locked in. Definitely locked in for the last few frames. So the score is now 10-6 to Matthew Selt. He was 6-5 down just a minute ago. He made a brilliant rack-in run, another break-in run, I think another rack-in run after that. So he's really been playing well. 10-6 to Matthew Selt. That's 16 frames played. It is a player break of 10 minutes. We'll be right back shortly.
第17局，马修塞尔特开球。
So we are back after the player's break at 16 frames, score being 10-6 to Matthew South, but the scoreline doesn't tell the story of this match. April Larson was playing so well. She came from behind to even the score at about 4-4. Then she was 5-4 behind, made the score 6-5. But in the last 5 racks and now 6, it has been one-way traffic from Matthew Stout. He has not given her a chance even. This is amazing stuff from Matthew Stout, and he's really flying now. Really flying. Score now 11 frames to 6 in favor of Matthew Stout. It is a race to 30 winner breaks. We will see him breaking in the next rack. But that's what I mean. The scoreline doesn't tell the story. If you look at 11-6, it looks like you could say maybe April wasn't playing that well, but she is playing fantastic. Matthew just hasn't given her the chance at the table. And I did see it at 6-5 down. Matthew looked so locked in when he came to the table for that first rack and run off a dry break. He looked so focused. He made that rack and run, made a break and run after that, and it's just been one way. Made a ball in the center now as well, and another one going into the bottom corner pocket. So 2 stripes down in this break for Matt. Currently won 6 frames in a row as Matthew. And if you guys don't know, Matthew South is a professional snooker player from England, currently ranked 34th in the world, having over 210 century breaks to his name in his professional career. And I'm sure you've seen April Larson before on the Heyball scene. She is new to it. She started playing Heyball last year, I believe, in Quincy for the American Open. And after that, she has just fallen in love with the game and been playing it ever since. So she has tried to play as many tournaments as she can. She was in Qatar playing the Asian Open. She played the African Open in Morocco as well. So tried to play the most amount of tournaments, and that's what April does. She travels to play tournaments, and that's why she's such an excellent player. As much as you can practice and improve your game on your own, there is nothing like tournament play and getting that big match experience, big match temperament. And that's why I can tell you, even though the scoreline is currently 11-6, I don't think that is really affecting April. To look forward to seeing if she can make a comeback in this match as well.
Ten seconds. 延时。10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. 10 seconds. 第18局，阿普里尔拉森胜，比分7比11。
Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you on my dancing. Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you on my dancing. 欧尚地毯，突破核心科技，从智能车间到高品质球房，重新定义标准，为每一个台球梦想铺好第一步。铺好毯，打好球，不掉毛，零干扰。
职业选手的第一选择，欧尚地毯，掉毛地毯终结者。
第19局，阿普里尔拉森开球。犯规。先后自由球。
Hi, Mr. Vincent. I am here. Don't worry. And yeah, the Heyball cloth has a nap. Very true, Carly. These cloths are different to 9-ball cloth. 9-ball is speed cloth, usually Simonis speed cloth being used. And here we are using Strachan 6811 tournament nap cloth. So that is a huge difference in cloth. So I would say for Matthew Salt, does make it slightly easier, and I think that's why you see sometimes his white ball control is so good, because he knows exactly how this cloth is going to react. You can see him just willing that cue ball to slow up. And in that last frame, we saw April Larson pulling one back. She was 11-6 down, now just 11-7. She had to do something to stop the run of Matt Salt. I mean, he'd won 6 frames in a row. And he still looks very eager to win this frame and get on the hill. So does he take this chance to go into the 9 off the 12? Hey Manny, yes, the cloth is, the nap is directional. It is brushed and ironed. Oh, that's a nice shot from Matt. Yeah, it is brushed and ironed from the balk side down. So from the top of the table down always. That is how it always must be brushed and ironed. So yeah, that also has an impact on the playing surface. These tables are always brushed and ironed before each match as well. Feel you get the best life out of the nap cloth when it's brushed all the time. I usually, my personal table, brush at least maybe twice a day, depending on how much it's played on, but definitely once a day minimum. When you open the table, give it a brush and iron, and when you are done with your session, brush it once again, ready to be ironed at your next session. You just saw him have a look at where he wants his cue ball now. If he can get it to where he pointed and be on this black ball to the same pocket, That will mean he is the first one on the hill, and this is perfect from Matt Salt as he makes it 12-7. He is on the hill. This is a race to 13.
Drunk and raw.
Every selector life done, heartbeat done, everything done, sound clash done, argument done, from my team, fun of every sound boy run, yo.
So in this winner break format, Matt Salt will be breaking in this next frame. He is
第
on
二
the
十
hill,
局，马修费尔特
scoreline
开球。
12-7. And as you saw, he has 2 break-in runs and 2 rack-in runs in this match thus far. Those coming actually when he was 6-5 down. He was 6-5 down, and those statistics were showing 0 rack-in runs and 0 break-in runs. So that shows you just in the last few frames, Matthew Salt has picked up another gear. Making a ball on the break as well, as we have seen, really tough to do with this new break. We are using the triangle. So you really have to put a lot of power into that break to get the balls moving and get them spread all over the table, hoping to make a ball. Having a look at the table layout, 3 and the 4 might be a slight problem. However, looks like he's taking on the double now. And if this goes, he's trying to smash that in, moving the 4 ball as well. Having a look at our other international scores, we have Max Benko currently 11-10 up in his match. These are all race to 13 matches. And Diana Kajeva also on the hill against Yuma Dorna 12-7. Alex Pegulayan 11-8 over Rebecca Kenna.
10 seconds.
We also see Oliver Zolnocki 11-8 up against Caesar Chandiga. And Jason Taron, that is a tough match thus far. Jason Taron from South Africa, 12-11 up against Ricky Walden. Yeah, that's exactly right, Carly. And I did say it earlier in the stream as well. I mean, all players in this tournament have done so well to get here to the stage, and all players have to be treated equally and deserve their screen time.
5, 4.
We do as much as we can to provide as many streams as we can. We do have 12 tables being streamed. That is table 1 to 12 plus actually TV table 1 and 2. So those tables are being streamed, as well as I believe Doris Cheng has Caesar's Chandiga stream on her page at the moment. And that link was shared when the player was actually up in that match. To correct you, Alex. Also, I have to add, it is very important to respect all the players in this tournament equally. They all deserve to be here, and they all deserve their time on the TB table as well. They've worked so hard to come thus far. Yes, the superseded players have just come in today, but how hard have they worked to be superseded players? They have played really well, had those ranking points, and then a player like April Larson having to fight her way through 700 international qualifiers to get here. First to get into the last 160 of the international group, then to get into now this last 64 of the international group. Massive respect for all these players playing in this tournament. Yeah, there's a few tight scores on at the moment in the international group, so try and keep you updated best we can. I just see Max Benko's match has gone 11 all. Ali Pordell currently 12-3 up. Alex Pegulayan now 11-8 up against Rebecca Kenner. And we do have a decider on table 24, Nopon Sankam, professional snooker player as well, against Arfan Dad, that currently is 12 all. So we'll have to see who goes through in that match. Jason Turon and Ricky Walden currently 12-11 still to Jason Turon. So here we see April Larson fighting to stay in this match, and we do know she is a fighter. I think she was 4-1 or 5-1 down in this match, and she did fight to come back and then actually took the lead a few times. She's been fighting throughout this tournament, playing really well, demolishing some of her opponents, but that's truly based on how well she plays this game. This is a good shot. If it stays in the pocket now, it's just gone out. So Matt still has to find a way to deal with the 3 ball on the right side of the table and the 4 as well, as the 4 doesn't go into the center pocket. Oh, what a try that was. What a try that was, trying to just bump the 4 ball out into open play. Open it up for that center pocket. That was an excellent try from Matt Salt. Yeah, that's exactly right, Carly. She has been really amazing in this tournament. I mean, the number of matches exactly that she's had to gone through, because we started off with about 700 international qualifiers. She was one of them. So was Rebecca Kenner, and they've had to fight through that stage of the tournament to get into the previous stage, which was stage 1, and then once again fight through that as well. And both of them were in the losers bracket, so they played last night in a must-win match to make it through to this round. So very well done to those players. Let's have a look. Let's update those scores quickly. I see Max Benko is on the. It looked like he was on the hill. Thought that was 12. No, still 11. It's Ali Pordell on the hill. Oh, Oliver Zolnocki is on the hill, 12-8 against Cesar Chandiga. Jason Turon, Ricky Walden score is still 12-11 in that match. Hasn't changed yet. And we still don't have a winner from Nopon Sankam and Arfan Dad. That's still 12 apiece on the hill. Both players deciding frame. Yeah, exactly, Vincent. As I did say, 700 international players, around 700 international players started off this tournament from over 122 countries. And so you can imagine these last 96 players left in this tournament. How hard have they worked to be here? And when I say last 96, that is including the Chinese players, because these are the last 64 internationals. And at the moment, we do have the last 32 Chinese players playing their stage 2 matches to bring them down to 16. And these players will also be brought down to 16. So yeah, this is the top 90, 92, 96 players in the world, you can say, in Heyball that we are watching currently.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, what a try that was from Matt Selt. The cross bang to the bottom left corner pocket off the 3. So now, can April make this finish and pull another one back? She won't have to worry about the 12 ball, as she can take that off the table as a handicap ball. As you can see, almost perfectly straight on that. But she hasn't left herself on the 14. She's played that on the wrong side. You can see visibly not happy with that. Snookered herself on the 14, which means she's leaving it there. One rail kick on the 14. And you might think, why has she done that? Why has she not played the 12? I mean, she was risking causing a foul by if she missed the 14, but ball in hand wouldn't really get Matt Salt anywhere based on where the 3 ball is.
第二十局，阿普里尔拉森胜，比分8比12。
April absolutely slamming that black ball in the side pocket that needed to go, that definitely needed to go. So great shot from April Larson, bringing another one back. I believe the score is now 12-8. Matt South still on the hill. Excellent shot from April. So if you hit the ball after the countdown of the referee, that would be a foul, because as soon as she says 0, she'll call the foul straight away. So you have to play your shot before the referee counts down. She does give you a 10-second warning, and then they do count down from 5. Yeah, thanks for that, Manny. Big respect to Joy for putting up such big prize money. I mean, the winner walks away with just over $680,000 of prize money. That is 5,000 RMB. And I mean, that's absolutely amazing. And the total prize fund for this tournament, I believe, just north of $1.6 million. That's the total prize fund, and they are paying up to 288th place in this tournament.
5, 4.
I don't think there's any tournaments in the world that actually pay that much and do so much for the players, as well as the players do have free accommodation, breakfast at the hotel, as well as transport to and from the airport and to the playing venue as well. Another thing about the Masters events, they are free practice venues. So we did have that huge 63 table venue as well as a 20 table venue in the hotel. So that's 83 practice tables for the players. And obviously they also have the tournament in a city where there are also many clubs around, billiard clubs. So if you're just walking around on every street corner, there's a club actually that has more than 10 tables here in Chengdu City, China. Yeah, man, it's life-changing. It is life-changing. $680,000, that is definitely life-changing. I would say even down to top 32, it's still a life-changing amount. If I can pick that up for you guys, have a look at the exact prize money breakdown. Yeah, so there you have it, just over 680,000 US for the winner. And if we look at top 16 still getting 10,000 US dollars. That's still pretty life-changing. And if you can get third or fourth, even fourth getting $40,000, third $82,000, and second place 200.
Ten seconds. 5.
Yeah, Andrew, and you've seen that also with many of the Joy tournaments, as well as the one that you were part of. They do spread it around. So I mean, you have to play well, obviously, to get in the money, but once you do, you are definitely taken care of. That 13 ball. So has Matthew Sout opened the door for April Larson? She has won the previous 2 frames. But some of the black balls that she's potted in this match have been amazing. I saw a few long, really long shots on the black ball. The previous one as an example as well. Yeah, I agree with you. A break could be better, but many players are finding the new break rules quite challenging. To pot a ball off the triangle, you have to be breaking really well. I mean, you have to firstly find a place in balk. They've done away with the previous break rule. You can now put the cue ball anywhere in balk, which I feel has also left too many options. So you can place it anywhere. Before, you had to play from a certain point, 16 centimeters away from both side cushions. But now you can place the cue ball anywhere, so you have so many options of where to break from. And to find the right break that works for this table, it is tough. It is very tough. The right amount of power, the right cue ball positioning. And obviously, since you're dealing with the triangle rack, it's never going to be something you can truly rely on, which has definitely brought another exciting element to this game, that the break is less predictable.
10 seconds.
So where is April taking the 7 ball to? As we do know, she just has to pot one of her remaining solids, but where is it going? I don't think it goes into the center, does it? Oh my word, it definitely does. The shot that is April Larson. Playing the double drop on a Heyball table. Have a look at this. And it's there. And it's there off the
第二
outside
分局
jaw.
阿普里尔拉森胜，比分9-12。
Excellent shot from April Larson to pull that one back. Score now 12-9. She's coming back. She's a fighter. So let us have a look at the scores for the international matches. Max Benko actually down now 12-11 in his match. Alex Pagulayan is on the hill 12-9 against Rebecca Kenner. Oliver Zolnocki, it looks like he has won that match against Caesar Chandiga 13-9. Having a look to see where is Jason Taron's match. Oh, Gary Wilson won his match 13-7, and Mick Hill won his match against Michael Tomlinson 13-8 as well. Diana Kajeva defeated Yuma Dorna from Germany 13-8. And Jason Taron overcomes Ricky Walden 13 frames to 11. Big congratulations to Jason Taron from South Africa in that match. that shot on the 7 from April, that was definitely a skill shot. And I mean, so confidently she went for that shot. She actually played positioned for that. Excellent shot from April. Yeah, Pagulayan is a very good player. He has got good sense of humor as well, but excellent 9-ball player, 9-ball world champion as well. At one time, he was ranked number 1 in the world. Foneman did win his match as well. I did see that score earlier. Yeah, Foneman beat Stephen Ellis 13-5. That is the kind of form we do expect from Phone.
Seconds.
Oh, what a piece of cueing that is from Matthew Selt. That was top draw. Top draw cueing. And he's up against it now with April winning the last 2 frames. And also the shot she's been playing. That double drop with the 7 in the previous frame and the cross bank on the black ball as well. Those are power shots that April's been playing. So this is really important now for Matthew. What I like about him is he actually comes around and points to where he wants that cue ball. He wants that cue ball, and most times that's where it's actually going.
Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So the only saving grace I see for April in this frame is that Matthew needs to get perfect on this 5 ball. But I don't think it goes into either corner pocket, so does he have to risk playing a cannon into them? And have a look at that for a shot. If that passes, that is a brilliant shot. That is a brilliant shot if it passes. Oh, it does. It does. What a shot that was. But now to hold the cue ball for the 1 in the center, can't. I feel you have to play this cue ball and let it run. Don't want to be under. Yeah, exactly. Play it, let it run, not into the pocket. Oh, safe. That was close. That was very close. I know his cue ball is excellent, but I'm sure he held his breath for a second. Exactly, Mr. Vincent. He has excellent cue ball control, and that's what's given him the edge in the last few frames, especially the ones that when he was making those runs, put him in the lead. That's all based on his brilliant cue ball control. And yeah, I think we've just unlocked the secrets to the game. It's cue ball control, always has been. And with that, Matthew
前场比赛结
Selt
束，马修赛
wins that match. What a performance from both players. Big congratulations to April Larson as well. She's still in. She's still in. This was a new draw, round 1. It is double elimination, so she still is in the tournament. And I believe she will be playing later as well. 6 p.m. tonight, Chengdu time in China. So have a look at the draw when that's out and the fixture list, as we will have that on our Facebook page, Joy Heyball World Tour. But a big well done to Matt Selt for getting over the line there. His excellent cue ball control. But yeah, yeah, Carly, April is still in. It's not over for her. This is still double elimination, so she's still in. She can fight through the losers bracket and come back. So just keep an eye on our Facebook page for the fixture list, and yeah, they'll be out soon. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate all of you on our live platforms. We do have the Chinese round coming up at 2 p.m. That is, let us have a look at that just for 1 second. The match on the TV table. So at 2 p.m. we have the round 1 of the Chinese group double elimination as well. Let us have a look at who's playing, and that's actually round 2. My apologies. We had round 1 yesterday, which saw Zheng Yeboah losing out on the main table. So on the main table at 2 p.m., Zhang Kangpeng against Shen Xuanyu. That is going to be a great match. As we know, Zhang Kangpeng is one of the favorites to win this. He is currently the superstar in China of this game, so really exciting match coming up. So thank you guys for joining us. We will be back with you quite soon.